I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. This is the Billionaire Brown experience. Let's go.
The moves that Cleveland made, does your stance change on, you said it, because you said it's going to be the Warriors versus the Celtics?
Yeah. Well, I'm watching the game now. They blowing the Celtics out right now, but I don't know. I think they did get younger. I like the Rodney Hood trade, and I like the George Hill trade. I don't know if those Laker guys are ready for the big time. I think Rodney Hood and George Hill, they got like that dog in them. So, I mean, they looking like they could beat Boston now. Like I might have to change my picks.
Oh, snap! So you think Cleveland's back in the race?
They back in the race as far as the East. They definitely back in the race as far as the East, but they still can't beat Golden State. I don't even think they could beat Houston or San Antonio.
So what do you think about Nance? So you don't think Nance is a baller?
Nance is a baller, but I don't think he's going to fit into that system because he's not a shooter. You know, to play with LeBron James and actually be effective, you got to have a shot. Like, you can't, it's not too many slashers play good with him. If history shows it, you have to have a shot. So I don't see him. I see him probably trying to get a couple rebounds and stuff, but he's just like Tristan Thompson. They're the same player. He just a little bit. He's a slasher and a dunker, but nah, I don't see him really doing too much. And Jordan Clarkson, he's good off the bench, but he has a low IQ, so I don't see him playing too well, like in a playoff setting.
Okay, I got you. So let's talk about the other side of the coin. The other side of the coin is we've seen players get mushed and squished out of the NBA all day, every day. And in my opinion, I'm a Lakers fan, but I don't feel too good about getting IT on the Lakers. What are they doing with IT?
They're gonna release him after this year. That was a expiring contract. I'm a Lakers fan too, and
okay.
That was a good business move. What they did, they freed up some cap space, so now they could get 2 max players. And if they get rid of Luol Deng's contract, they could get 3 max players, which will be about $70 million under the cap. And Isaiah Thomas is just, they renting him out for the rest of the season. Maybe they could get the 8th seed. If not, help him try to get a good contract. But they're going to let Isaiah Thomas go at the end of the season, and then they're going to let Shannon Fry go. And then they unloaded the contract for Jordan Clarkson, which was good. So it was a win-win for both teams.
Okay,
LeBron got some help, Cleveland got some youth, and the Lakers got some cap relief.
All right, here's a question I wanted to also ask you about. All right, so is IT going to make it in the NBA? Because this is getting ridiculous now. Is it his height or is it his mindset that this is happening?
He's going to make it in the NBA. He's still going to get a contract. He's not going to get the contract he was looking for, but he can score. Like he averaged 29 points in the season, and we see he came off the bench and lit it up for 22 points, 21 points yesterday, whatever it was. But he's definitely going to have some more years in the NBA, definitely.
Isaiah Thomas is.
Of course, yeah. He's not going to get like nobody's going to offer him a contract and he's going to go like to China Basketball League. No, he's going to play in the NBA.
So he's getting cut from the Lakers. Who is he?
It's not getting
a good fit.
He's not getting cut from the Lakers. They're just not going to re-sign him. That's it's not being cut. It's just they're not going to re-sign him, and he's going to sign. He's going to be a free agent, and he's going to be able to sign with any team that he feels, I guess, pays him enough. And I guess it depends if he want the money or he want to contend. So that'll be determined at free agency.
What would you play for? I know you said you had a love for basketball, and you also talked about how, if you changed your focus, you could have been a great basketball player, but you chose to do other things. Mm-hmm. What would you say? What would you say he needs to do?
I mean, since he came in at a low draft pick. He done played. This is like his 5th team.
Right.
So he needs to get paid. He needs to get paid. Get your money.
So you don't care if he win a championship, and you're cool with players just going for the money.
No, I'm not. But in his situation, he needs a contract. And I mean, if he can secure a contract with a contending team, I would respect that. But if he just went to a subpar team and got a nice contract, I wouldn't be mad at him.
Okay. So another question I wanted to ask you about, because I know you follow business and you follow the sports side of business. Mm-hmm. You think LeBron James has a chance of owning the Cleveland Cavaliers?
It all depends, because he signed a contract with Nike that's supposed to be lifetime for it's reported at $1 billion, but that's not $1 billion in liquid, or and it all depends on if Dan Gilbert wants to sell the team. He bought the team for $300 million. I'm hearing that he could sell it for $1.6 billion. So I don't know LeBron James's finances, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have $1 billion just to outright own the Cavaliers. He probably would have to put an investment group together, but that would probably be all of his money. So, and
he couldn't put a team of investors together?
I said he can, yes.
Okay.
Yes, but you can't play and own a team. So if he wants to own the team, he would have to probably retire, or after, I guess, 3 more years. I would say LeBron has 3 more years left in the league, maybe 5, but in 5 years, that team will be sold already.
You think Dan Gilbert going to sell it in 5 years?
No, I said in 5 years. If he's going to sell it, he's going to sell it. If he bought it for $300 million, and he can sell it for $1.6 billion now. So if he wanted to sell it now, like if LeBron James left, and he felt like the team was going to go back into the dumpster, then if he wants to sell it now, LeBron James probably wouldn't be able to get the team, because he would probably want to play for 5 more years. That's probably like another $200 million. So I don't think he's going to throw that away neither. All
right. So we did the player comparison of Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. I mean, you broke that thing down as clear as day. But from a business standpoint, I think that, like, who would you say is doing better business as a player? Jordan when he was playing, or LeBron as he's playing right now?
I mean, it's different times. I would say LeBron James is doing better business, because I think his contracts probably are better, and he didn't tie himself into like long-term contracts. Like Michael Jordan didn't get big contracts, I guess, until his last 3 years.
Yeah,
when he got like $30 million a season. LeBron James is getting that, like, he's getting that type of money 3 years ago. So I would say LeBron James is doing better. He got $1 billion deal from Nike. And like I told you last week, Michael Jordan doesn't have that type of deal. They're raping Michael Jordan, if you ask me. But I think LeBron is doing better business.
Outside of basketball?
As a whole, I think LeBron is a better businessman. He put his friends in position to run his company. They have tentacles everywhere. Like, they have the sports agency. He's doing movies. He's doing TV. He has
Isn't Tristan Thompson and another player on his management team, his agency?
Yes, he has Cartavius Caldwell-Pope for the Lakers. He has the young guy from Philadelphia, the young rookie Ben Simmons. Yeah, he got some players.
Wait, I didn't know Ben Simmons was under his agency.
I don't quote me on that, but I think he is.
So he could do certain type of business with other players in the league.
I mean, his friends are running it. Like,
so they come into the back door.
No, what it is he put his people in position to handle other businesses that's under his umbrella. So it doesn't have to be under his name. Like I think Rich Paul runs the management firm. So, then he have Maverick running something else. And, he's a smart businessman. Like I gotta give it to him. He's a better businessman than Michael Jordan, in my opinion.
Okay, who's the smartest? Who's the best business athlete that's out there, in your opinion, in history?
Magic Johnson.
Ooh. Okay, why Magic Johnson?
I mean, Magic Johnson. Look what he did. He retired from basketball, and he started opening up Starbucks and Magic Johnson theaters. He owns the Dodgers. Like that's big. Like a black man owns a baseball team.
Yeah.
Don't get no better business than that. And he went back and now he's running the Lakers. You see how much he cleared up the cap space in 1 year. Magic Johnson is a businessman. Like he is a business man.
Yeah, exactly. See, I always thought Diddy should, because I heard Diddy's trying to buy the football, the Panthers.
I mean, sometimes Diddy does stuff for shock value and face value. Like, I love Diddy. Diddy's from Harlem. I'm a Diddy fan. But sometimes you have to do research before you actually say something. Mm-hmm. And I think that when he got online and said that he would make Cam Newton fight for the starting position for Colin Kaepernick, that was stupid. I'm going to just be plain stupid. Because
why you say stupid?
It was stupid because Colin Kaepernick is not a better player than Cam Newton. Cam Newton just won MVP. He took his team to the Super Bowl. He takes his team to the playoffs. Colin Kaepernick is not that type of player. So if you're going to invest, let's just say $3 billion on a football team, you're going to just blow it up and put Colin Kaepernick, Cam Newton down? Like, really? Yeah, investors wouldn't even let you do that. Like, that was just dumb. So he doesn't even know about football. That tells me you're ready to put your money in something just to say, oh, I'm a black man that owns football, but you don't even really know football. Because I would have never said that, because at the end of the day, now you alienating a fan base that loves Cam Newton. Why would Cam Newton have to have a quarterback competition with Colin Kaepernick? And I'm Colin Kaepernick's biggest fan. If you go on my Instagram, you can see that's my guy, but no. He's nowhere near on Cam Newton's level.
How good? So you talking about Colin Kaepernick? I'm curious to know, just from your standpoint, where do you rank him as far as quality of a quarterback in the league right now?
Well, he hasn't played in a year, so I can't say that.
Well, based off when we last saw him play, based off that, what would you rank him?
When he last played, he was a middle of the pack quarterback, like at the bottom 15 or the bottom. Yeah, like he didn't take his team to the playoffs. They didn't do too well. I mean, his numbers wasn't bad, but he wasn't Cam Newton. Like,
You like Cam Newton?
That's my team. That's my favorite player.
Cam Newton?
It's not a biasness. That's just a fact. He's not better than Cam Newton.
Wait,
at this present,
who's your best quarterback in the league right now?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, you down with Stephen A. Smith? Yeah.
No. The one thing about me, I go with the eye test. Like, stats is good, but it has to translate to wins. And Tom Brady is the best.
So how is Aaron Rodgers up there?
I'm about to explain to you. Tom Brady is the best ever. But as of today, this is the whole.
Wait, no, tell me the eye test. Tell me this eye test.
I'm trying to, let me explain it to you. This is the conundrum with Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Tom Brady has the wins. He has the moxie. He has the swag. He has the comeback ability. He can throw the ball. But he's not a more complete quarterback than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a better player, but Tom Brady is the best player, if that makes sense. If you put Aaron Rodgers with Bill Belichick, I believe they would have had more rings from the start to the beginning.
Okay. So the obvious question is, what qualifies you to put Aaron Rodgers in this conversation with Tom Brady? Like, how